Hello everybody, it is Message here. We are back again with some Satisfactory. I have made some progress. You've seen a little bit of a time lapse. Then I forgot to continue the time lapse for setting up some of this other stuff, but essentially what I have started doing here, we work our way all the way back this way. You can see we got some delicious ores coming on in now. Yeah, we've got the miners set. They're nice and straight with everything. They look a lot better. I mean, this is going to be a little bit of a clip mess, but that's something to leave for right now. We'll take care of that, of course, another time. And as far as Satisfactory goes, for anybody who does not know, we get this number here, 60 copper ore per minute. So we've got two of these. That means we got 120 copper ore per minute. Now, these smelters will do 30 ore per minute. Meaning we need two smelters to be able to keep this running at 100%. Which it seems like is not the case, because I think... Ooh, that's not what I wanted. Yes, I used a splitter. No, that is a splitter. That should be right. That should be going over here. And it's not. Try that. There we go. So now... this will be able to go at full speed, feed both of these furnaces or smelters, and both of these smelters output ore. Getting a little bit stuck there. We don't need that. That was a whoopsie there. And then the ore comes on over. In this case, the ingots. Rather turned into there. Take some more nuts. Ingots come on out, and right now this is being made into wire. Only a little bit of wire over here, so that way we have some spare in here. Keep that kind of going. Then we have cable up top. And for the cable system, that is where we have 4 of these constructors, because they only make 15, or take 15 iron copper ingots per minute. Whew. Already getting tongue twisted, and that's kind of crazy. So, yeah, these will be outputting, and it looks like I need to do something different here, because this is taking 60. We got 15, 30, 45, and 60 here, but that one looks like it's full. So we are keeping up pretty well here, and then this comes and loops all the way back around, and that's where we will keep ourselves our wire. So I've gotten our copper stuff all done, so we have some wire here. Have some cable there. Got some spare ingots here with some spare room to put that to anything else. But I think that's going to be electrum later, if I am correct and things have not changed. And to do that, I've had to go ahead and get us 3 biomass burners here. These are all currently filled with fuel. They're running off of another manifold system basically here. So essentially, we've got our leaves in this one. Looks like I have 1,500 left. I've been kind of going through quick. But we've also got some wood here. The wood is being churned into 300 per minute biomass. So, yeah, I probably could like this and upgrade it. But as you've seen, where I don't have any more reinforced iron plates, and I don't want to be pushing through the rest of our stuff without the iron being all set up. So we're going to let that kind of do its thing. And we do have a tier 2 here pushing in, so we've got a good bit of biomass. Good bit of biomass setting up. So that feeds our burners, that gets us our electric, and that's keeping us afloat. So our capacity is 90 megawatts right up here at the top. Our maximum possible consumption, if everything's running 100%, is only 76 megawatts. And we're running around the... I'd say, let's see, 50 to peak of about 65 megawatts. So we're staying well within. But we are going to need to possibly look at getting a 3rd one going. Because for these 3 alone here, which are 60 per minute each, it's 120, 180. 180 ore. And these only do 30, so we need 6 of these. We need 2 per miner currently. And I've kind of pre-staged how this is set up so we can go through, take a look. Personally, I like taking the power poles, putting them right here in this little intersection that you can see there. And then we go ahead and connect them, one to the left in this case. And this allows me to have more connection points here to each one. Now, as we unlock the later editions of the power poles, we'll have more connection points. We don't have to cram these so tight. We can add that here. And we're going to go ahead and situate this probably right about there for this one, so we can hook these guys up, get them running. And we'll probably be having power issues here very shortly. So this is saying no power, so we don't have... that pole is not connected. We'll actually leave that disconnected. Up next, we're going to go ahead and set up our manifold. So we need to split incoming. And we need 3 separate ins. We're going to have an in here, an in here, which I want it to line up with both of those, so I'll hold control. If you look down on the bottom of the screen, you can see what I'm hitting different things like control. You can see it's turning orange, so if you're curious as to what I hit there to do that, I'll show you there. So we get these, and then I have excuse me, I have straight mode. Now default will kind of like get it to shortest. Straight mode, it makes it nice and pretty. And we're just gonna go ahead and loop these on in. We come on into this tight little space here, and that'll go straight on into there. And same for all of these this way. And then, straight mode enabled, we should be able to, yep, we can snake that right on into there. That one, it's gonna overlap. So what we do is, we're gonna take it probably right here. And then we'll straight arc it right on into that. Which, it really doesn't look quite right. So we're gonna take this and probably line it up. Let's see, yeah, if I hold control, it is gonna try and curve it a little bit. So we're gonna put this on default mode. And then I could actually get this to be straight. And do that by taking this up here. You see that I'm pretty much straight there with where I need to be. Then we'll switch back to straight mode. And it doesn't want to connect nicely there. No. Okay, we'll take this here. We're gonna go to default, and this one won't be quite as pretty, but it should still work pretty good. So there's a secondary input. And then our third one on straight mode. We'll go just like that. So it looks nice and pretty. It kind of keeps sharper angles, makes things look nice. Those 3 are set up. They will be going on into our smelters here. Then, first thing I'll do is just take this. Well, I can't take that. I need some reinforced iron plates. So I have one over on the other side, but I like to kind of, for the now, as we start out, put a couple of these around. It's going to float a little bit, but we need screws. I have a handful of the iron rods, so we can make some screws out of this. So we'll go ahead and get, like, there, that ought to do it. Get ourselves 4 plates. This is just to get us an idea of what we will need for the next step. There are planner tools, all that good stuff I could use and everything, but I like to do it in the moment, on the fly. So we want to make iron plate, iron rod, and screws here. Iron plates are going to be 30 a minute. That could pretty much come out of one of these. Now, as you can see, this one is not set up. This one is set up. Quick little aside thing, Control C, just like text. And we can paste all the settings in here. As we go through, we paste them. As you can see, they are all going to be iron like that. Carrying on. Now, this guy's a little bit floaty, but that's okay. So this is going to take 30 iron per minute. Now, I think I want to do 2 each, but I'm not sure because I don't know how the rates are for rods. Okay, rods, we can probably feed off of 2 as well, so we'll need 4 of them. That's 6 so far with constructors. And then screws will feed off of the rods. So in all honesty, we can do, we got 3, 6, 9, 12. Yeah, the 180 here. And we're going to need our rods be turned into screws, which is going to take 40 per minute, or 10 per minute on the rods, but we'll have 15. So if we do 2 of these as 30, which then means if we're getting 30 in, we can go ahead and take 3 of these to make screws to get 120 screws out per minute, which would be the maximum amount we could do for belts at the tier 2 level we are at right now with those. Yeah, it's a little bit fun. But as far as plates, I think we're going to do 4 of these out because we are going to need a lot of them. So we're going to have to do 4 constructors for that. 4 there, which is going to take 2 of the other ones out of there. And then we can do 3 here. So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4 out. And probably do that. Yeah, we could probably... We'll go ahead and get this set up pretty good. There's this little mound here, which is kind of in the way now. And I wish I could do something about that, but I can't. That's okay. So as we can see, we got our little line here. It'll tell us how we're setting up. But I'm going to go and, even though it's inefficient for space, I'm going to move this up here. I'll hold control to see I am finding that right. Yep, so it's going to be about right here. I'm going to line it up with this split right here. And I can't make any more because I need cable. We are going to need to make more of the reinforced plates and cable. While we do that, let's see how bad this actually gets. Looking this up, I expect this to honestly instantly shut down. But we're not yet. But as you can see, our maximum consumption is over that gray line. So there's a potential that we will have some shutdowns. We'll have to keep our ears open for that. But we're going to go ahead and make some of these plates here. And there also was an update here for Ada and her mildly annoying comments every single time that we pick something up. So with her picking it, with us picking up the presents, she won't be annoying us anymore with that, unfortunately. I really don't mind it, but I can't speak for everybody, of course, and it seems like the vast majority of people did not enjoy it, so that's okay. I'm not complaining. So we got ourselves a good little bit. We're gonna need 1 more plate here. There we go. That should give us what we need. Hopefully, fingers crossed. I did not do my math on that. This is where having a big old notepad open will be helpful in the future, especially. But the goal is to try to overproduce what I can to give us room in the future. I just thought about it. I came all the way over here to use that bench when I just built one over here. So that was definitely something unnecessary. So we're going to start here, work our way from this side on over. I do want to have probably some of these for buffers here. And let's see. So we're going to do our plates, right? That's 30 per minute. So each 2 of these will go into that. Make that happen. So we need 30 per minute. So it's just straight in by each one. We'll make 4 of these though, just to take this up, which I forgot to also grab cable. That's why I went over there. Grab cable more so than the plates. We're already off to a really great start apparently here. Cable. There we go. Let's grab a good little chunk here. We're gonna definitely be getting full towards on that. Towards full on that. Be very nice. This, I'm gonna go ahead and pull that out. That'll give us just a few more resources in the inventory here. So one of these is per one of those. And I want to have probably 4. We're gonna have to push this on over this way because these are wider than the smelters, so they won't line up perfectly. And then taking a look at the iron rod situation, it looks like 2 of them per, so we're gonna need another 4 of these constructors. I can only fit 1 more here. Yeah, as we can see, this is going to be a little bit crazy. A lot of people, from what I watch, don't put in extra storage. And I have nothing wrong with that. You do what you feel like is necessary, kind of a deal, right? I like to do this so that way if I want to work on some of these or do something here, I'll have a backup so my factory can keep running that way. And that just helps to keep things going. Now we need more iron rods. Can make 2 more here. And yeah, we're not going to have enough to really do this too well. This is going to try to be a pain by being up so high. And I'm imagining, yeah, the belt will not like that. Which do we have? We have only 2 of these down right now. That would be number 3 right here. I do need 1 more, at least for this constructor here. Ideally. Just rotate it. We'll kind of start by lining it up here. Hit H, and now I can nudge it. Now, of course, it's telling me I need more iron rods, which is fine, because I can grab 100 iron ingots here. That's why I like to get things started up a little bit, but we're definitely going to need more power after this. The hope is to push to tier 3 as quick as possible so we can get coal, because that is definitely where the coal is. Once we get coal power and water up, we have plenty of water nearby, things will happen a lot faster. It'll be a lot better. We won't have to worry. We'll just have automatic power. We'll just do what it needs to do, and I'll have to go extremely overkill on the power. There is no doubt about that. We could also go vertical with this, now that I think about it. Which I might want to do that. Because if I take... and just tap control here, and I can take these all back down. Because if I think about it, if I take, say, one of these containers right above it, and I'd have it that way, and then I could put one above it to go this way, I'd have more storage until I get the next tier of storage container, which does basically the same thing of stacking 2 of these without having to have belts involved as well. So that's probably what I'm going to honestly do. We're going to have more iron that's going to come from that way, so I'll have to set up another row probably going like this. But here, we can definitely bring this up vertical. And I'm not sure if that's going to be high enough to place a foundation without it really clipping. So yeah, it's going to want to clip there. We are going to need to go 3 high. Like that. And that's fine to me if we're a little extra on the height. And then this is what it'll end up being like all the way over to here. And then I can take my wall, put it up right there. This will clip just a hair into that, but it really isn't at the same time. And then that will be the floor to the next level. So I'm going to take this and run it on over here. And that'll allow me to get up here as well as build up here better. Do something like that. That ought to do pretty good. And we'll take our walls, pull them down. That'll get us a good little bit of a start. a little bit of a walk, but eventually we'll have hypertubes. So the hypertubes will make it a lot better here for us to go ahead and get around. It looks like my microphone may be clipping a little bit. Oh, getting a little excited apparently. So let's see. We don't have, whoopsies. We don't have any holes that we could put in, because in the logistics here, we don't have anything that'll allow us to put holes in the floor. So in all honesty, we're going to have to take out this whole section for temporary purposes. And I could actually leave these two in. And then I can stack up what I need up there. So we're going to go ahead and move on up there quick. All right, so now the surface is too uneven. So I'm gonna need to take this back one more. Too big of a deal. And then should be able to go here. Nice and close. And what I do need to do is head on over here to this side. That way what I can do is get, let's start by taking the Fairlift Mark II. Well, we don't need a Mark II. What am I thinking? We need a Mark I. And we'll just set that there. Wait, I could line this up nicely with that. I didn't get the height right. Let's grab another one here. Grab it like that. And now, basically be able to connect it directly on in. Just a short little belt right there, and then boom. So that is all that I need to do for the rest of these. That gets us to this, which then we flip it. We do another one of these belts on the other side to pull it back out, and our rest of our production can go up top here for this stuff at least. The other two down there, which will provide us 60 for rods, definitely leave elsewhere, which one of those, the rod output, will go to storage, so on and so forth. No, are we actually doing anything here? It doesn't look like it connected to that. Or what? I'm confused. I'm not sure what's happening here. Are we out of power? We got green lights over here. We got a yellow light there, which that means that those guys are just full and not doing anything actively. But we got power. Thought we had power hooked up to things here. Oh, I didn't do... Oh, no. I didn't connect these yet. You're definitely going to need more of the biomass burners. Ooh, yeah, that's going to be fun. I'll probably tackle that after the episode, because main goal here for me... Maybe if we have time, we'll tackle it. But the main goal here is to set up this side of the iron production, kind of show you guys how I'm planning to do it. That way you know what's up and what's going on, kind of a deal. Let's take another set of foundations here. Now we can take these. It is being so picky. Come on. There we go. Going up the ladder? That's fine by me to go up the ladder. I think that works pretty good. And that is that much. This one is offset. Don't need it like that. There we go. Need this nice and pretty, right? Now we can grab this. And then these will flip their way on down. Now we're out of iron rods, which is not a big deal. We'll make some more down here. I should be able to survive this much of a fall onto here. Well, I'll survive the whole fall, but without damaging myself is the goal ultimately. And until we unlock ladders and hypertubes, it's going to be a little bit of a pain. So I will have to walk all the way around this deal here. I know you're probably thinking, well, just build a ramp off to the side. Well, this is going to be an entirely closed building on this floor and stretch out that way. And I probably could, honestly. Yeah, but I'm not so interested in doing that. I am going to change this bit of the ramp up a little bit here so we can get to this level a little easier, but I'll do that off camera. Be able to make this pretty good. Yep, almost too perfect there. And we just gotta get on the last one. Plop that there. Let me take a conveyor lift Mark 1. And we won't need any belting for that. That should automatically connect perfectly in. Give us a good quantity of storage in here. In all honesty, I might eventually upgrade it, but for a while, this is how it's going to stay. And then we got to make some more platforms here. Go 4 back. There we go. I think we're gonna go 5 here. Yep. And until I can see, it's kind of tricky, so. There we go. And then I can just clip these into the floor now. Provided I have the iron plates, which I am unfortunately running low on, which is not too great. Let's see. We could, I suppose we could do a nice little ramp on down. Go for a 4-meter ramp here. Now, I'll have to do it once I make some plates, but excuse me, sorry about that. Yeah. We will probably grab... There isn't any iron in this guy now. Uh-oh. Oh my goodness, this isn't going great, is it? Gotta head back up to grab the iron out of that guy now. Yeah, because it'll empty, because our belts do 60 per minute, and these only output 30, so I'm gonna need to grab probably the full 100 here. Let's take our crafting bench up here, though. Is under special. That's right, special. And we can go ahead and put that here. Some iron plates running really quick. $31 total, couple extra, but that's okay. So they do clip, but in all honesty, they clip kind of in a way that really doesn't make much of a difference to me, and it looks pretty good yet. We should be okay with that. So that is all of our outputs pulled on up here. Next, we need to get these guys, the constructors. And now, line these up probably here. And we wanted 4 again, that was. For the iron plate situation. Which again is going to create 120. So for our iron plates, we're going to need a storage container. I'm probably going to have it right here. And then we'll have a couple of extras that will go over ahead and probably drop down on the opposite side to do other half of the deal here. So we're gonna grab another one of these, stick it right there next to it. That should be perfect. This is just gonna sit here temporary. So iron rods, and then we also need iron screws. Missing more plates again. really does eat them up quick, doesn't it? It's okay, because we can make these ourselves at least. Imagine if we weren't able to make things after that. That would be kind of crazy. Go, so we got 47 total this time. So yep, we just need to put this guy here. We got our 3 different inputs. So these 4 will go, and by this one and this one, we'll need to use the tier 2 conveyor belts. That way we don't have issues with that. So I think that's where we're going to start, because this will help us to get space set up properly. So we're going to need a merger here. I could put one there for looks, but in full honesty, I think right here is going to be fine. We want our output to the left. I want to try to keep this close. That's going to be perfect. Okay. We can set this here. We can see our little dashy line, and it feeds right on into there. We're missing some iron rods, though. Yeah, we'll double check this, and it looks like it's going to be perfectly straight. Oh, that is so beautiful. Let's get some iron rods going. This will just take a few moments here. I want to make like 50 of them, so that way I know I have a good few left. A bit extra, because we're going to probably need to make some reinforced plates to finish this off. So here we go. We'll get that set up. Needs to go one more over. Boom. Okay, and as far as the inputs from there, these can be 60s. This will be just fine. That's right, this is plates, which we're eventually going to need to take back out of, so we'll put 3 more on top probably after we get things running. But as it stands, all of these can take the level 1 input. These 2 can go here, and then we got to go from here like so. We're going to need 1 more plate. Fat fingering that one, that's for sure. Okay, though. We'll get 1 more plate. And I did want to mention, I just saw it, I did find some of these guys, pale berries, so we can do another little bit in the MAM once I reconstruct it, because I did disassemble it to make room over there. Oops, that's what we needed. So yeah, we've got our Mark II here and here. That'll make sure that everything keeps up. All of our iron plates can go on in. We're gonna grab another one of these. And we're gonna line it up with this guy. And then we can put our constructors down, constructors. I was thinking it was a different name for some reason. We'll tuck them nice and close here. Now if I go to the back side, that should just line up perfectly, but I need more reinforced iron plates. We're also gonna need some power, these guys. So I'll do my little thing here. This one's gonna have a few extra connections, but that should be more than okay. Go, so that'll get those guys up and running. Our deal here, probably gonna go with some conveyor lifts here. We need more iron plates for that. But I can't wait to have at least these running. Really won't have to worry about it at all. There we go. Okay, so then we need to get like that is default. Let's do, yeah, we're gonna do some conveyor lifts. I had to pop that up 1. like that. In fact, it looks like I didn't mean to actually do that. Just take these on back real quick and we'll retry that. Nice thing about it, like I said, don't have to worry. I'm not losing any resources just by doing that. There we go. And that's gonna snake. We're gonna skip one. And then that one. Nope, we're gonna have to skip another one right there. Okay. So these two are gonna be the chosen ones, so to speak, and they are gonna be the ones to go to this one and that one on over to make our rods. So that'll feed the 4 rod machines. 2 of the rod machines will feed screw machines. And then we'll have our plates, rods, and screws all set up to go. So I've got all the power connected to the poles here, but I really do need to do is get this to be connected. Let's see, where is our pole sitting? I want to make sure we get it. Nice location here. Eventually we'll get little PowerPoints to make it easier. And then this will come probably down to that. These guys aren't going to really do anything as of yet because they are not set. This one can. Now we can Control C and Control V and make these all the same. As long as for some reason I couldn't highlight that one. That was very strange. Yeah, this one too. There you go. So those all go. Of course, we don't have all our smelters up and running, but we have the one making plates for us right now. And we're getting plates on in here. Beautiful. I don't really have to worry about making plates as much. And then here we're going to have our probably screw. So we're going to need another constructor to go directly behind it to make rods. Again, we get 15 rods and we need only 10. We're going to need 3 of them for screws. 2 rods, 3 for screws. Okay. Probably have these 3 come in for screws. This middle one will be the screw one. We could set up a couple of little things, right? Not even, actually. I don't have the plates, I forgot. There you go. It's making us some, so we can do this now. We can't afford to do that, but that's okay, because I don't think we'll be making that many, will we? Let's double check on this. So screws 40. We're going to do 3 of them. We're going to need the 120 on this section here. Okay, not too big of a deal. This will still be 40. But then from here, it needs to be 120s. Need to look into making reinforced plates and all that. Make the rest of these. So that's where we go to Q key. And we go to production. And we want to make... We're going to need 2 more for the screws. And then 2 more for the other guys. So we need 8 reinforced iron plates. And if we just make enough screws for that, we should be perfect. Looks like we only have enough plates to make 4, but I'm going to go ahead and make 96 total screws. That should be the right math for that. There we go. We'll take more plates. There we go. So we got 6 of them here. Just need a little bit more. Give me 1 more, please. There we go. Need 2 more. So it takes 6 per. That should get us what we need for the reinforced plates, so we can set down our constructors here. Why are you trying to go up? That makes no sense. There we go. That's where you're supposed to be. And that one's supposed to be like that. So that's our 3 for the screws. Set something didn't get set right here. This one. Oh, of course, of course. It does that from time to time. Yeah, it went and nudged over that way one. No. Oh, yep. That's what I'm being goofy. I'm thinking I didn't get this first one. Yeah. That's what happened. Didn't get the first one set up right. That's all. Okay. Let's double check that now. Okay. That should be fine. So I just got to make sure to line this up correctly. And I want to have it probably a bit closer so these guys can basically touch. Here's our merger there. We don't need another one on this end, do we? No. I don't know why I did have one there. Then that should be close enough. But we shouldn't have any issues this time. Their alignment on that. Yep. And that is nice and tight right there. Perfect. It's kind of how I wanted the other side to be, but it's okay. Things will eventually change. I'll have a little bit of spaghetti here and there with some things, but that's not where I want that to go. I wanted this. Go there. That to take it in. So that is all three of these set down here. That one's got its input. That one's inputting into there. So that's just our screws, remind. So now what we need another set of splitters. And for that, we need more of those delicious iron plates. There we go. Go ahead and grab a splitter. And I'm going to put these a little bit back here this time. And then we're going to need mergers as well. Put right up nice and tight here. And I want those to go that way. And then they're going to definitely need to make another row of this. There we go. Where constructors can fit on here nicely. We just need 2 more reinforced iron plates, I think. We don't need a merger here. That's right. Because we're only doing 2 of the rods. We'll be more than fine like that. Run 1 pole here. Bring our next pole up. Not there. You silly game. There we go. Then another power pole right there. And our last one right here in this corner. Feed that guy. Now we don't have any weird lines, anything too crazy. It's a little bit crazy, but it isn't too crazy. Maybe this line is one that's weird, but that's only because we need the 1 pole. So this is where our rods will come in. And then they will go straight on ahead. Do a merge together. Do 1 continuous push of 30 per minute. We only need the tier 1 belts. That'll do more than plenty. That's going to go ahead and feed on into here and get split into the 3 of them here. Guess we'll do it that way. And that can go there, that can go there, that can go there, that can go there. So now that'll take it, merge the 2 in, split them into the screws, And then for the rods, we're just going to need probably 2 more to finish that part off. We're definitely going to need more of these. And we're going to want some more reinforced plates for the tier 2 stuff. So we'll just make up what we got left for rods to make them into screws here. Make our 2 plates. Ooh, we're definitely going to need to get some of that going. This is going to be a very, very, yeah. Oh, no, that isn't connected. That's right. Well, anyway, this is going to be very power consuming. So I'm definitely going to need to work on some of that. And got all this set up. This is going to feed. This is going to feed. This is perfect. Looks great. And this is going to take out and go to here. It's going to just slightly clip our pole. So we're going to take this off. We're going to just nudge it back 1. There we go. So that'll refeed and that'll keep it nice and tidy. Okay. And lastly, let's see. So we are using... We're going to have 60 total. We're using 30 here. So we're going to, yeah, another 2 of these will be perfect for just keeping rods themselves in our inventory, which we won't have. Don't have enough rods right now to do that appropriately, but that's okay. Should have some spare iron in here. There we go. But yeah, we just need to make some rods. It is now nighttime here. We've got about 12 more minutes or so. 10, I'd say, really, probably more like. I'm hoping that we can get this all hooked up. And then all I've got to do from here, in between episodes, is get us some power. Make sure that that's set up right. There's 80 rods. We're going to need a whole good bit of screws. We're going to go ahead and take it back down to 50 on the rods. That'll give us 30 times 4, 120 screws. In addition to the 4 that we have, so we'll have 124 total. That'll make us some good amount of plates. We can make the tier 2 belts, and then we can do, and then we can... It definitely does get like that with this sometimes, but what I love about it, I'm a little too far on my screws, but that's okay. This will also allow me to get the 1 constructor in here that I need. Get our plan at least set up here. Nice and tidy. Perfect. Okay. Those 2 could be merged there. 1 belt over, probably over to that side, and then come and feed through another manifold. As far as this, we need 1 more merger, probably right here. And I'm gonna face it down this way. Then do it as straight. We'll need 8 iron plates. Go ahead and grab those. That'll make that nice and tidy, so that way I can use this space and whatnot. Do what I need to do. And again, because this is not going to be more than 60, can definitely leave it that way. This guy is going to be a little bit of fun. No. It's a merger. What am I thinking? That goes into there and then to there. So we are fine. Now, I did put these 4 here. I'm gonna do this. Make things look and behave very nicely. Ooh. I did not get that in the right spot. I want it to be very nice. Very pretty, please, and thank you. And our last one right here. And there we go. So those are all in a nice straight and pretty line. They feed. Everything's beautiful. Just gotta hook that section up. And then this section needs to hook up to over here. Now all of these machines are going to be online. We do screws here. Perfect. And then here, this is not plates. This is rods. Oh, I accidentally pasted instead of copied. So we copy that, we paste that there. Paste it here. Paste it here. Perfect. So we get those. Now I'm wondering, do I have enough resources to make 3 of these? It looks like I will. There we go. And then I do want to take this out. Well, no. Yeah, because I want to be able to see it. It's essentially the idea, because we don't have any screens as of right now. So take this out, then I can at least see what I have. And then take my conveyor lift. And this will go into the secondary half here. I have been playing for 2 hours. Okay, I get it. Please calm down. That noise just scared me, I sort of gotta be honest. Like, I don't know why. It very much so scared me. It got my heart moving and everything. Okay, so there to there. And that'll allow me to see what I have in there as they get full, at least. So now the next fun part is we're gonna first take a look at our power here, see what it just looks like as it is. So our maximum consumption is 139 megawatts. We only have a 90 megawatt capacity. Yikes. So we have 90, and we're gonna assume, yeah, so I'm gonna need to make 3 more of these guys. Let's go ahead and take a look at what it would take to make those power. Oh yeah, make sure I have enough stuff. So we need 45 of the plates there. Good, we'll have that. Now we need some rods. So I need more iron. To get that, we can get that downstairs. Got a little gift hanging here though, so we want to grab that. Just grab the one. I won't go for any more, I promise there. I'm going to go ahead and flush this out with a nice wall right here. It will change as we get things kind of put in. We don't have this smelter running, do we? No. I can make more rods. It'd still be 5 shy. That guy is connected there. It just needs to be connected there. Looks like it goes through a conveyor belt system, so we might move these poles back a little bit. How are we sitting? Yeah, we're gonna get well over, so I'm probably gonna make 4 more of them, to be honest. Do 5, so we have an even 8 of them. I'm gonna need 75 of the plates now. Oh, I faced into that a little too much. That's okay though. Go ahead and make our rods here. We need another 45 rods. As we can see, we got some iron going on in here. I'm gonna kill this one just so that way I can take the iron out of here as it comes in, hopefully. No, it doesn't want to go in now. Yeah, that's kind of crazy. So we'll just do this. I'll just have to take it this way. Oh, this is gonna take forever now. Okay, let's turn that off. This is coming from right here. What is all creaky crackly around here? Another one of those big blubbery boys around here somewhere. Yeah, there he is. You're being annoying, you know that? Go on. I don't want to have to poke you. Oh, you're all stuck too. That's just horribly great. There we go. Now I can start taking some of that iron. Let's take this iron too. And then we can go ahead and restart this machine. Let it go ahead and do what it wants to do and needs to do. Make us more plates. More plates is more betterer. We will need to make reinforced iron plates too with some of these screws and everything, so I kind of forgot about that. I made this very nice, beautiful setup, and I'm going to have to take one of the screw outputs and one of the plate outputs probably, or something like that at least. You know, we got numbers to play with. I'll make it after this episode. Probably in the free time there. In between time is what I should say. But yes, we need to make 40 more of these. And that means then we'll have enough of our biomass burners for now. And this should get us some pretty good production starting here. Stuff's going. There we go. We got some extras of everything, but I'd much rather have it that way. And I'm going to have to go around and collect more of these. And I've got so much of it, too, already. So many presents, which that's something that hopefully we can get done. Yeah. Go in here. I can drop off those. And we can see I've got quite a few. I'm probably going to have to get a big storage container for all of that. And so let's see. We'll put this one here. And then, because I need a walkway area. In fact, actually, because I need a walkway area, we're probably going to have to put them here. At least one of them here. The other one doesn't want to fit there. We'll make them both fit, though, in this kind of area here. Back that way. There. Line that one up. There's two of them. I'll probably just stick the other two directly to the opposite. Gonna need not a merger, a splitter. And where is our input? Input there. And input there. Yeah, that should be okay, I think. Make that a regular one again. That should be more than fine, I'm thinking, actually. Go. There's two, and then our other two will go just right over here. These are all temporary anyway. That did not line up. Now it did, thank you. I have a little bit of an itchy leg. Sorry about that. It was driving me a little crazy. Let's see. Yeah, we're pretty much out of time now. We've gotten this much set up. And what I want to do is have this come up and probably feed on over. These two actually need to get flipped. Oh, not what I wanted. There we go. I'm going to pull these because I don't know if they're going to connect appropriately. I'm going to go ahead and get our splitter again. We want it to go in here. There we go. I don't know where it grabbed from previously, but that was a little bit goofy. We'll get a conveyor lift Mark 1. Just take it up a little bit like that. And then we're gonna need to take this out. Get another splitter right here. Get our input-output system lined up appropriately, maybe not. First not. There we go. Okay, we're gonna start putting that in there. There we go. Look at all that biomass we really do have, though. That's pretty good. I think our leaves are all out, though, so I'm definitely going to need to go on a longer walk. And I did forget to show you guys before we're done. Look at the map. I don't know what this is over here. Kind of a weirdness that happened. I'm not sure exactly what that is. It's like I was over here for a moment, but there's no way I was over here because it's outside the world border. I do not know what is up with that. Either way, carrying forward, we need to then get our lift Mark 1. Pull that up. And then that. Yeah, a little bit of clipping on the very edge of that pole, but we're okay. More so it's clipping on the biomass burner, but I'm not worried about that right now. This is going to get these other ones running here for us. So we got 4 of them. We can only handle 4 connections on a line, see? So I'm going to have to put another pole here. Take this one off. It's going to overload us. There we go. Yeah, we're just kind of on the edge. Well, hey, what? Hold on. What's happening here? This is not right. It's like this one is not connected or something. I'm not sure what's up with that. Huh. This one is connected. This one is connected. This one is connected. Doesn't make sense because now we can see our gray line has gone down. Yeah, you can see that. Our gray line is down. That's not right. What happened to our power here? This guy connected here to this pole. Part of the connection. He's not doing anything. It's got biomass fuel because usually that little grinder shredder thingy is running. Not sure what is up with that. I don't want those in there. No. Oh, I can break things a little bit annoyingly. So now I'll have to check onto that. But the last thing I wanted to show you guys, obviously we went up that little bit of a ramp. We have our hubs positioned over there. And I'm going to go ahead and while we're in between episodes, of course, I'm going to do a few things. I'm going to make sure to get ready, but I won't submit it. So be nice and let us all enjoy this together. The next phase. The next couple of them, maybe even, or something like that. I'll figure out making sure that we can get a good few of them running through. Because we didn't get any of them done this episode, but that's because our primary focus is building this beauty right over here. Absolutely astonishing. Let's see. Maybe I should go options. No. What is it? Yeah, Control H puts away my hand, so there's that. Or H for the hand. I'm trying to recall what the screenshot might be. I'll deal with that later. But anyway, we got our hub set up over here. Right now, we've got our parts, as you can see up on the top, that we got to get, which we can all make here once we get that fully running. Then I'm just going to bounce through all of these. So part assembly is probably going to be our last one to get. Our second to last one, maybe. I'm not sure. What do we need? Yeah, maybe that is the one we're on. I'm sorry. That is the one we're on. And that's going to get us so we can get all of these other ones. Mainly this one, which needs some of the rotors. We also need to build space elevator, which is a little bit gigantic and has a whole bunch of inputs and stuff. So I'm gonna have to make another space. Thinking over here, so you can see how that kind of fits there. I'll have to make another space for it over in here somewhere. This thing is a bit massive. Let's go ahead and lock our hologram just to take a look. Yeah. It is massive. This is what we need, though, to make a lot more progress in the game. So we will get there with that. But I think, yeah, I should probably end the episode here, guys. If you enjoyed today's episode, make sure to hit the like button if you want to see more Satisfactory, or if you're interested in my other content like BeamNG Drive, make sure to hit the subscribe button. If you did not like today's episode, but somehow you made it to the end here, you can either hit the dislike button, or you can go under the comments and let me know what you did not like. Or also, you can join my Discord. If you have any other comments, opinions, topics, suggestions, or ideas, put them in the comments or join the Discord. Otherwise, guys, that's going to be it for today's video. Take care. Bye-bye.
The Summer Sloop was named after Marie Somerville, co-founder of Fixit and head of its R&D department. There are many theories about the origin of this shape and why this symbol mathematically resembling a Mobius strip has found its way to both human and extraterrestrial culture. Thankfully, you don't need to know any of these theories to be a pioneer. Research it in the MAM to establish locally appropriate classification and application. Fun fact: the planet you are on was found and named during a planet spotting event Marie hosted named Marie's Awesome Scientific Search of the Avant-Garde Exoplanets.